Bottom of the page. Yeah, okay. You are Alejandro Castillo.
Castillo? Yes.
Mr. Castillo, you're charged with failure to stop and give information. Essentially leaving the scene of an accident without exchanging information. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
No.
On March 6th, 2025, at 9 a.m. Officers were dispatched to a crash at a location in Texas. Upon arrival, the officer met
Los
the
oficiales
complainant. The complainant stated that she was sitting at a red light and she was struck by the defendant, and then the defendant left the scene. The complainant was able to get the vehicle's license plate. The complainant followed the defendant through a residential neighborhood where the defendant lost control of the vehicle and crashed into a house about a mile from the original crash. The complainant estimated damage to be around $2,500 and is not under
That's what I was gonna ask. Okay. Mr. Castillo, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail, and immigration finds you in the jail because they sweep it every single day, every couple hours. If they find you in there, they will place an immigration detainer on you and you will be stuck like Chuck in there until this case is over with. And then you will be shipped off to immigration where you will sit. It takes 9 months just to get a 911 tape here. So you will sit for that time, then shipped off to immigration. I don't know what your status is, but if you're not here with permission, you better live with a halo over your head and not violate any conditions that I put on you now. I'm ordering you not to drive. You do not have a Texas driver license. You do not have liability insurance. You are not to drive. I don't care what is going on in your life. I don't care that you need groceries. I don't care that a baby needs to go to the hospital. If you don't have a Texas driver license and liability insurance and approval from us, you are not allowed to drive. If I find that you break this condition, your bond goes bye-bye. You have the ability to hire a lawyer.
¿Usted puede ocupar su propio abogado, sí o no? No.
I can have you fill out an application and I will take a look to see whether you qualify for an appointed lawyer. I need to know everything about you. We are filing conditions that you're not to drive. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions. Deputy Miranda is now going to give you an application for an appointed lawyer. I will have you sign a receipt with Victoria and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box, sir.
Was that a financial affidavit?
Yeah.
Sir, you can approach it.
I know you.
Hey, forget about it.
Forget about it. You guys show any holes on Mr. Portman? Are you on probation or parole at this time?
No.
You were on parole in 22. Is that over now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't show any holds on you now. I don't see any. Do you guys? Yeah, we don't see any holds. But if you continue with what this has happened and this keeps happening, the sentences just get longer, longer, and longer. All of it self-control, Mr. Kaufman. You're charged with criminal mischief. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 15 days in jail with credit for the 7 days that you've done. You need to understand that this is going to go on your record. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. Do you understand? So Lori, the trespass is being dismissed.
Are y'all dismissing the trespass?
I believe so, yes, Your Honor.
There is a trespass, right?
Here's a trespass. Was there plea paperwork for the trespass?
So they're going to dismiss the other case that you got. But like I said, you're still facing a minimum of 90 days in the future. So you pick up another case, it's just going to be a long time. You understand? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you want something, If you need something, we have services for you. If you need a place to sleep, you need food to eat, we got you. All you got to do is ask. But this, you're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization, and give up the right to appeal, Mr. Kaufman. So once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. You can never take it off. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the offense, sir? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I'll send you to it. Good luck, sir. Thanks a lot.
Judge, can I start with Alatore Aristelsi for bond violation? She tested positive on 3/4 on March 4th for cocaine, Judge.
Can you bring her up, please?
And Judge, this is her first bond violation. If you'd be willing to
I
give her.
ordered you not to use. You're now testing positive for cocaine. That's unacceptable. No, I'm not going to let you go. Marijuana, alcohol. No, you're testing positive for cocaine. Unacceptable. I order you not to use. Now I have to take further action to ensure that you're not using. First, I'm going to revoke your bond. You go into custody.
Judge, would you allow her to do a walkthrough bond?
No. I need you to realize that we mean business, that when we tell you not to use, especially cocaine, you're not to use. I'm sorry.
Would you second on that, Judge?
5001.
5,001. And Judge, I have two more. I have Enrique Flores.
Enrique Flores, come up.
And Judge, on this one, he was in lockout since March 6th. He missed the recalibration appointment. He was working in San Antonio. He does construction work. He didn't know he had that recalibration appointment. He's no longer in lockout. And so I think it was just an issue. He did not know he had that recalibration appointment, Judge.
This is not a burst bond violation with him missing.
I think it might be the second, Judge.
Judge, yes, it's the second. The first one was for the same thing.
Take your time. No rush. Deputy, get you going. We need your help. No. Did we let him go the first time?
Yes, Judge.
We didn't take him into custody the first time?
No, Judge.
Unacceptable. Now goes with you.
What would you say his bond at, Judge? 5,000?
What's the last name again?
Flores, Judge?
Thank you. Mr. Flores, I really don't know what it's going to take to get your attention that we're not going to stand for anyone endangering our public. Really. I mean, you've had in the last 3 years, 3 very serious cases, and now you're picking up a DWI. All of them are dangerous cases. What's it going to take? A 25-year sentence? Is that what it's going to take to get you to realize? All the stuff here is things that if you just think, they don't have to happen. All the time, all the money, all the just that you spend coming here can all be avoided by not using. You know what I mean? That's all it takes. From now on, what we're doing today, you're now facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand? There are more proverbial slaps on the wrist. What you're pleading to now is a DWI. This DWI will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. You can never take it off. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty to this case, like I said, it'll go on your record. You can never take it off. Do you understand? The other thing is this, is that your lawyer is asking to waive all the fines and fees. If you ever pick up another DWI, it is a $6,000 surcharge that you will be required to pay. And if you don't pay it, you sit 1 day for every $100 you owe. If you want to get lit, 52 beers, 32 shots tequila, take a freaking Uber. $40 wherever you want to go in this damn city. Don't kill anyone. How do you plead to the DWI? Guilty or not guilty? Yeah. I'm going to find you guilty and I'm going to sentence you to 6 days in jail. I will give you credit for the 2 days that you've done. I'm going to suspend your license for 180 days. Don't get into a car. Driving on a suspended license case is just like a DWI. You pick one up, you're gonna be right back in here, and it's just not gonna go well for you.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
5,002.
5,000.
Yeah.
All right, Judge, and I have one more, and it's, Gomez.
Okay, Jorge Gomez, come up.
So Judge, he did take a drug test today because he had failed to report for a drug test on February 21st, and he tested positive for marijuana.
You see how many people we've taken into custody? I ordered you not to use, and you're now testing positive. If I find that you ever test positive again, I will put you in jail. Do you understand? When I say don't use, I absolutely mean it. You will get tested in 50 days. If I find that you continue to use, into jail you will go. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. Absolutely no tolerance here for it. And the next time you miss an appointment, likewise, you will go to jail.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge. In 50 days, Judge?
Yeah, reset 50 days must appear.
Okay, thank you, Judge.